All right. Oh. What's this? Huh. Okay. Ina alhamdulillah wa salam ala wa rasulullah. I want to welcome everybody to our Hadith class. And alhamdulillah, tonight what we're going to do is complete our book entitled Not One of Us. This was the set of hadiths that were put together that was composed by Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atli. And by the way, when we speak about the 40 hadiths and Riyadh al-Salihin, remember I told you guys, these books are not sources of hadiths. We don't use these books as sources. They're just like what Sheikh Atli did with his Not One of Us. What Sheikh Atli did in this book is he took hadiths from the authentic Sitta, and these were all hadiths addressing actions or behaviors that are so bad that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not only warn us against indulging in those actions and behavior, but he let us know that by indulging in these actions or by indulging in these behaviors, they're so bad that he's gonna not affiliate himself with you. Okay, so it's just like this, you don't use these books as sources. Okay. And let's tonight what we're going to do is go over the last hadith in this book, and let's take a look at it. I'm going to put the PowerPoint up on the screen right now, inshallah. Hold on, give me a second to get it together. Wait a minute. Where's my book? Yeah, I'm going to share it up for you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is the last one. Yeah, the sister just this is the last hadith in this book. And then what am I going to do? Oh, no, I'm going to go into enjoining the good and forbidding the evil, inshallah. That's going to be the next series that I teach starting next week. Enjoining good and forbidding evil, because so many of you are asking me, how to do that. So that will be the next series. But let me put this up for now so we can finish this. Okay, sisters on what is this? Where's my streaming program? Oh, it ended up opening up to that. Okay, hold on. Let me share it to you guys too. Not of us. Oh God, wait a minute. This is weird. It opened up. Hold on. This is weird. It's opening up in here. For them. But it's not going to let me show it for you guys since it's opening up in that. Is it? No, it's not going to let me. Okay, for the people in hold on. Let me do it this way. Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm doing it differently. Okay, let me try it again. Here we go. I had to put it in a different setting because for some reason on this thing here, it wouldn't allow me to share it. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go for the people on YouTube. I had to open it up in a different browser. Now you guys should be able to see. Yeah, since this is the last hadith, what happened is I didn't do a PowerPoint. I'm just going to go to the last one, which inshallah everybody can see here on my desktop. It's easier for me since this was the last one. Okay, this is the hadith in which the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that as Muslims, we should not go around hating one another. As Muslims, as I spoke about earlier today, we should love each other for the sake of Allah. And loving each other for the sake of Allah entails being able to overlook the personal things about a person that you may not like. You may not like the fact that that sister has a big nose, but you overlook that. And instead you look at the fact that she's so kind, she's giving, she's always there to help you. You may not like the fact that I speak in a loud tone, but you overlook it because Allah demands that the Muslim woman make her voice loud, that the Muslim woman makes her voice strong when she speaks publicly. So we overlook the things that we don't like and instead see the good in each other. This is what Islam teaches us. And also Islam teaches us to want for our brother and sister in Islam what we would want for ourselves. So let's take a look at this hadith. This hadith is narrated by Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu. He said that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, a believer must not hate a believing woman if he dislikes one of her characteristics. He will be pleased with another. And subhanallah, who knew that we would end this book with this hadith? Especially today, since the topic today has centered on brothers hating their wives, brothers wanting to relinquish their role as husband, their role as provider, their role as protector, because they don't like the fact that their wives are taking this religion more seriously than them. Okay, this is something that Allah, teaches. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told us, he said, I have come to teach you good manners, to teach you good character, to teach you good behavior. And by doing so, I am thus teaching you Islam. Remember, I told you guys earlier today, Allah hates oppression. Allah is all about justice. Islam is a way of life that's based on justice and kindness towards others. Before Islam, women were not treated with kindness. Before Islam, women did not even have rights. Before Islam, women were looked at as a piece of meat, basically, and that's it. But after Islam, that's when women were given rights that they never had before. That's when the Prophet Muhammad said the best amongst you are those who are best to their wives. In another hadith, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if you want to know the character of a man, look at the women in his family, look at his wives, look at his daughters. If his wives and daughters are happy, then that's the sign that he's a good man. And that hadith is authentic. It's Sahih Muslim. So for you brothers, you shouldn't go around hating your wives, being oppressive towards them, being mean towards them. If there's something about her that you don't like, you will find at least 3 other characteristics that will outdo that one characteristic. For example, maybe you don't like the fact that she can't cook. Okay, well, the fact that she tries, that should be something good. Also, she may not be a good cook, but look at how well she keeps the house clean. Look at how well she takes care of the children. Look at how she always has your back. There are some brothers out there, some sisters out there who tell me, Sister Layla, I married my husband. And when my husband married me, he knew that I couldn't have any more children. In fact, he has other wives who can have children. But I feel like he treats me in a bad way because I can't give him any children. It's like he treats me in a bad way. I remember one sister came to me with that, and she happened to be a person that I know. And I also know her husband well, too. In fact, I used to babysit her husband when he was a little kid. So I called her husband on the phone. And I remember I said to him, you got other wives. You knew that this sister would not be able to bear children for you. But unlike the other wives, she's the one that's right there for you when you need her, because she doesn't have children keeping her away from you or holding her back. Number 2, when your job required you a few months ago to drive out of town and your car broke down on the freeway, your other wives, they couldn't get to you because they had the children to consider. But when she heard what happened, she left. She jumped in her father's car and drove and came and got you. I said, there's good in everything, brother. You don't sit around hating something about your wife. Instead, look at the good things, because there's good in everything. She may not be able to bear you children, but she can do what all those other women you got that do have children can't do. She can be your front. She can be your back. She can be your comfort. When you go to the other wives, you got to share yourself with the children. With her, you can come and be yourself. When I told him that, he said, Sister Layla, I never looked at it that way. He said, I'm going to stop being so harsh towards her. He said, I'm going to learn to show more gratitude towards Allah for blessing me with a woman that can be my front, can be my back, that can be there when the others can't because they have other obligations. And mashallah, they're still married to this day. So again, guys, learn from our prophet. As we talked about earlier today, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sent for all mankind and jinn. His message transcends time. His teachings, his rules, his guidance is for all times, all the way up until the end of time. We have to take his advice and put it into use today. We cannot disregard his hadiths. We cannot disregard the things he said, the things he did, and replace them with others. If we stick to what he said, then our lives would be much better. So there's a lot to learn from this hadith. Let's look at some of the lessons that Sheikh Adli put. He said, number 1, you learn that the best person is the one who is best to his family. And also you learn that Muslims should always look on the bright side of things. We should always appreciate the good things that our spouses has and does do for us, instead of focusing on the things they can't do. And also we learn from this hadith that a Muslim should never hold any grudges or hatred towards another Muslim, be it your wife, be it your neighbor, your friend, anyone. And also we learned that as Muslims, we should work on purifying our heart, making sure that the emotions that our heart holds are not emotions that stand as barriers between it and its fitra. And also we learn from this hadith that as Muslims, we should make every attempt to try to spread love amongst others. Every act of kindness is considered an act of charity. A smile, a kind word, a nice gift. So subhanAllah, this is a good hadith that Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atlee chose to end this book on. And alhamdulillah, it goes hand in hand with what we've been discussing here on our website all day. I really hope you brothers put everything I said today to heart. You know, for you brothers who are oppressive towards your wives and your children, you need to work on that. You need to stop making life hard for them. Allah doesn't make life hard for us. So why would you want to make life hard for your family? You know, remember the hadith that Sheikh Saud went over that many of you received ijazah in. Allah says, whoever shows mercy to one of his creation in this world, Allah will show mercy unto you when you need it in the hereafter. So let's put all that we learn here at Sunnahfollowers into practice. So I'm going to stop right here. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Any questions or comments on this hadith? Any questions or comments on any of the things that we talked about today? Tomorrow is to call in and ask Sister Laila live show. Don't forget, guys, please bring in your questions. And also, before I end for tonight, I want to remind everybody, you know, we are a 501 nonprofit organization. We are always needing your donations to keep this website going. It takes over $2,000 a month to pay the expenses here for this website. I want to thank the brothers and sisters who have sent in donations. But to let you guys know, it's the middle of the month. This is the 15th. We still have the Zoom room and other expenses to pay here at the website. The video program I use is due now. And the Zoom room is $200 and something. So please, guys, support this dawah effort by sending in your donations to cover our website expenses so I can continue to stream everything here for you guys. All right. And you can donate by scanning that QR code there, or you can go to PayPal me/Sunnahfollowers, or you can Zelle it. Zelling it is even better. You can Zelle it to Laila, Laila, at Sunnahfollowers.net. Or you can do the CashApp to Sunnahfollowers. Please, because this is the middle of the month. We got to get these other bills paid. We can't afford to go back in the hole like we were before. Okay? Okay, any other questions or comments? Sister Goldie, send me your email so I can send you your certificate. Wait a minute. I'm typing my email. Oh. This is my personal email, Sister Goldie. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me move this out the way. This thing is in the way. Send me an email. And Santisa, you too. Sister Goldie and Sister Santisa, both of y'all, please send me emails at that email address so I can send y'all certificate. Both of you need your certificates for the your ijazah certificate you know, for the hadith with Sheikh Saul. So send me an email to that email address, inshallah, so I can email it to you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to log off, guys. The Zoom room is open. Please join us in the Zoom room. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta